Good morning, Kenya. This is Glen News Alert. Today is on the what? Is on the 11th of April. Today is on a Friday morning. Yeah, and this is a morning tea show. So I am your host Zulfa. Karibuni sana, karibuni sana. Yeah. So as we wait for something, there's a lot actually that is happening. Let me tell you, I've been following the story of Butere girls. Butere girls. And I just feel so sad. I just feel so sad. I mean, when did we get there? That is a question. When did we get there that high school students, watu ambao wako 14, 15, 16, they're getting harassed because of a play? When did we get at the space where what can I say? I mean, also now, like, hey, you people, I have been looking at this and I've been crying the entire time because I'm like, those she-heroes out there being tear gas, being wanakataliwa wasi perform. Their director Cleophas Malala has been arrested. Students, I mean, how much of the truth is it kwa hiyo play mpaka you feel that you cannot accept them to perform that play? How afraid can one be of the truth that they are willing to harass, to send police officers to attack students? It is just so sad. It is just so sad. So let the other person introduce themselves.
Good morning, guys. It's Tilda in the house of Zulfa as usual. I think mko poa. Me too, I'm good. It's just history ya wanafunzi ndio I think it makes somebody feel bad, yani unasikia vibaya kabisa. And we don't know what is happening right now. Things, any drama inakuwa drama after drama after drama after drama. I don't know what's happening.
Drama kwa drama festivals. Drama kwa drama festivals.
So guys, even we don't know what to say.
I've looked at it and I feel vibaya. And I think this is the entire Kenyans' reaction. Like, why? Na at the same time, kwenye taifa leo nasema koti ya kataa kuagiza polisi kuachilia vijana waliotekwa nyara. You have ever seen the Sarafina movie?
Not really. Kidogo sana.
Let me tell you the Sarafina movie. The Sarafina movie. Students were killed. Students were beaten, brutally beaten kwa Sarafina. Actually, I think this is sijui sasa kwa Sarafina ilikuwa ni movie. Sawa, it has with Wallenberg. That movie. But this one is real. It's like, I want to say history repeating itself. They should have sung Sarafina. They should have sung those. They should have sung those songs. Because let me tell you, look at they were showing when South Africa, the apartheid, thing where how I remember Sarafina had this boyfriend, sawa, and the boyfriend the boyfriend was shot and the boyfriend died, something like that, and then they went kwa mazishi ya boyfriend wa Sarafina and they sang those South African songs. Now it is happening here in real life
in Kenya.
And what I've loved about these heroes, yeah, is when they were told to go perform, walisimama stage and they were like the Kenyan anthem. What is so big kutoka hapo wewe? It just sends chills.
Walifikiria.
That speaks everything. Kenyan anthem inaongea kila kitu.
Wacha tuwakumbushe, is like you are forgetting.
So you've forgotten what this thing says.
So let us remind you. Natuambiaje tunakuja kuperform hapa ati hakuna nini? Hakuna vifaa. Alafu gari yetu ya vifaa
inazuiliwa kuingia.
Sasa what is that? Tangulini, but I think things are changed. That have changed a lot. Things have changed a lot.
I don't know, this play ilikuwa addressed mpaka kwenye Senate. This thing has been addressed mpaka kwenye Senate. It has been addressed so much because watu wengi and I feel so much emotions about this. Walikuwa wamenyuma kwenda kuperform, watujanga number 3 regionals, so, and then after, like, then it became a whole issue that they should not go perform, nini, and then now the senators were speaking about it. Everybody had different suggestions or feelings about it, because others were saying this is Cleophas Malala using the girls to talk, but is he really using the girls? Ama these children actually feel, because what Gen Z, the Gen Z somehow ni Gen Alphas wale wadogo kabisa, si ndio? Please people, sawa.
Unajua the problem with the government, wakiona tu kuna mtu mmoja pale mkubwa, they think like huyu ndiye sasa amesukuma hiyo kitu ifanyike. This kid unafikiria ni watoto, si watoto. Ani watu washakuwa wakubwa, lakini bado wako in the hands of their parents. So you can't tell me mtoto utaanza kumwambia ati
but the parents were coming to see the play too. Na walinyima kuingia, so the parents were supportive of it.
That's why I'm telling you. Hawa si watoto wenye utafikiria, wale watoto wadogo mwenye utadanganyisha na 5 bob akubali na unamwacha, no. Ani wale watu wana reason. Kumbuka wanafunzwa shule. So you can't just come and tell them, that you can't do this because wanakuambia why? You are the one who is supporting us. You are the one who is saying we should do this. We want to support the games shuleni. Unataka watu wafanye craft and art, unataka watu wafanye drama, unataka watu waimbe, unataka watu wacheze football. You are supporting, lakini sasa ona, what are you supporting now? We want just now president to tell us what are you supporting. Kama watoto wadogo ndio hao wameatakiwa na vitu wa machozi, yani si sasa hivi wazazi waanze kusema watoto wao wamepotea, hawaonekani. Kwa sababu unajua wakitawanyika, you never know mmoja anaenda wapi, mwingine anaenda wapi. Walitawanyika.
I don't get how the president would be right with children being harassed that way. More than 50 soldiers come in. Police officers come in to harass 16-year-olds, 14, 13-year-olds.
Kwanza mnakuwa
13-year-olds wakuja na tear gas kuwarushia.
Lakini polisi wanaogopa basi.
Wamalwa had to beg. We're going to show you that footage in a few. Had to beg kuingia ndani kuona watoto. That is a lawyer. A lawyer should always be allowed to see. Because unajua wamechoose kwa wao kwa clientele wake. Had had to be like, we are lawyers, asked to let us get in. Then the police officer is a woman, yeah, is like there. Akaanza kwamba wewe ni mama, you're a mother. Those are girls locked somewhere. Oh, you people, Butere girls, man, guy. Let us go to the Ifaleo. So, let us go to Ifaleo, because there's something also about where we are heading as a country, as a Kenyan community. Okay, so kuna koti ya kataa kuagiza polisi kuachilia vijana waliotekwa nyara. That is, mahakama kuu Alhamisi Aprili 10, 2025 ilikataa kuamuru polisi kuachilia vijana wawili waliotekwa nyara Disemba mwaka jana. Uamuzi huu ni afueni kwa Inspector General Douglas Kanja na mkurugenzi wa uchunguzi wa jinai DCI Mohamed Amin, ambao koti ilikuwa imeombwa iwaagize kuwafikisha kotini Steven BC Kavingo na Kevin Muthoni. Akitupilia mbali ombi la kuachiliwa kwa Steven BC Kavingo na Kevin Muthoni, Jaji Bahati Mwamuye alisema hakuna ushahidi unawasilishwa kudhibitisha wahasiriwa hao wako mikononi mwa polisi. Jaji Mwamuye alisema kwamba walalamishi katika kesi hiyo, chama cha mawakili Kenya LSK, kituo cha sheria cha tume ya kitaifa ya kutetea haki za binadamu KNHRC, hawakuwasilisha ushahidi kudhibitisha kabisa waasiriwa wanazuiliwa katika korokoro za polisi. Kavingo na Muthoni walikamatwa na watu wanaoaminika kuwa maafisa wa polisi Disemba 2024. Masuala mazito kisheria ambayo walalamishi LSK, kituo cha hicho, wamezua yanaweza na kudhaminiwa baada ya kesi hizi kusikizwa kwa ushahidi kuwasilishwa. Yeah, it is just so sad, because there were 4 actually, sawa, and the 2 were founded in different places. Now these 2 have not been released mpaka sahi, and their families have been going to mortuaries, because I remember they were on JK Live once, I'm gonna say some few weeks ago. They were there. They were saying their family members have not been found mpaka sahi. Waenda kwa mortuary, wanaenda different places trying to search for their lost brethren, and they have never found them. And now the courts, but they could appeal to a higher court, yes. So what do you think about that information?
High court ijui.
But it is, you could, if you want, you could appeal to a higher court.
You could, but sasa kunafikanga hata some point unaona sasa hata akifika huko, will these people listen to me? Wani mtu anaanza kujifikiria, nafikiria what should I do? Where should I go? So mtu unachanganyikiwa. Utajua unaenda huku, ukienda huku unafanyiwa, unatafuta mtoto, yani you are doing both things at the same time. But see poa, if the police officers have these people, these vijanas, waachilie waende home. Na kama amuko na wao, na kama hawayuko hai, patieni mili basi. Mtu azike tu ajua ni
wallahi.
Anaona tu kaburi, ndio ule wanilipewa kio maiti ni sawa, ndio ule sawa. Wacha niridhike na hiyo. Lakini there is nobody, hata aujui, hata umsikii mahali, you're just there. Guys, watu wengine inafaa, yani Kenya, we should think about others. Tusijifikirie sisi peke yetu. What I'm seeing with Kenya, most watu wako government wanajifikiria, wako tu about their lives. They don't think.
But that is just a play. I mean, if it is not, I'm gonna say, let me say, because I've seen something here that is very interesting. Yeah, this is Peter. So Peter Kimani. Hey, mwana mpotevu. So good morning, Zulfa and everyone. That is good morning. Good morning, Peter.
Good morning, Peter. Welcome to Kenya News Alert TV. Karibu sana. Umepotea, tumekumiss. We have been asking for you every time.
Karibu nianze safari ya kuja Murima. Kuja kutafuta.
But welcome. We appreciate having you here. Karibu sana, tena sana. Usipotee tena tafadhali. Our fan, our biggest fan.
Our family member.
Our family member, yeah.
Okay, this is the question that I'm asking, so, because my mind is still pale. My mind is still just, oh God. My mind is still pale kwa, I mean, about this play. So, kwani how much of the truth is this play really bringing out that someone feels they should arrest children? Ama it's because they said Kasongo must go.
That is true.
They didn't say his name. They said Kasongo must go.
But anajua ni jina yake alipewa na Wakenya. But unajua nimeona hata wametengeneza poems mingi sana kuhusu that Kasongo. Hakuna barabara ijui kwa jina na soko. Kuna zina trending a lot. But these are kids.
These are children.
Sasa aya. Atusemi uniwewe lakini umetumana polisi waende kuattack au watoto.
Kwani ni nani?
There is a kid mwenye alikutengenezea poem wakati uliingia kwa kiti. Hata wewe basi enda umwona.
Ashikwe pia. Ama now we should be praising the government.
When we praise you when you are doing bad things. How? We can't praise you. Hatuwezi kuinamia my dear. Ukifanya vibaya ambiwa. Hata mtoto niliona hata nursery schools wakienda break wanabeba matawi wanaanza kuzunguka classes. Ruto must go.
What?
Kasongo must go. Nursery school na matawi. Then break time wakimaliza gengele wanarudi class. Wananyama. Tena wakitoka Kasongo must go. Ruto sasa nao ni watoto wako na miaka ngapi? 3 years and below.
You know, I hear that Cleophas Malala was a secretary of general of UDA. He was once a senator.
Yeah.
Sawa. Cleophas Malala. Cleophas Malala. And people actually, some of the people are saying that Cleophas Malala is using those kids. What did you say about that? Is he using those kids to kutoa masuala yake, ama it is something that even those kids can see that it is happening?
Si watoto wanaona. Si wanaona. Na kama huyu mtu anawasimamia, sisi hatutaki kujua nani anawasimamia. Na venye hakukuwa hapo, si walikuwa wanafanya tu hizo points. Si walikuwa wanafanya tu hizo drama zao. Si walikuwa they talk what they see. Zulfa, I can look you right now na nitoe poem kukuhusu. Just right now. I'm seeing you, I'm seeing your behaviors, I'm hearing your talks. Kila kitu I can see it physically. Alafu unaniambia ati mtu fulani ndiye ananitumia ndio mimi nikudiscuss.
Even the parents came to see the play, so I think the parents are good with it. So hakuna mmoja mzazi ndio anakuja waambia wewe unatumia watoto vibaya. Tuache. Kwa kila shule kuna POG. Every school must have that, with the principal, some parents, and maybe basically the parents were good with it. And I think the entire of Kenya was good with it.
Mimi nilikuwa naona wakati tulikuwa tunafanya drama, wazazi ndio walikuanga
back in high school. Yeah. So I wrote this play. I used to be a playwright back in school. So even if you go to my school right now, like, and then when I wrote that play, exactly kuna choma ama all that. So there's this girl in that play. The girl was sawa. She's like, I'm gonna say wale maselebwa shule, unaona, and then she she burns the dormitories, sawa, and some kids die. Una get even her herself, she gets trapped kwa dom, mlango inaanguka, so she gets burned somehow, but she's saved. Sawa. And now so the commissioner, sawa, so the police come because it is a whole tragedy, sawa. And then let me tell you, I'm gonna say after we performed that play up to nationals, sawa, and that happened in school, literally now in real life, sawa. So when it happens now, everything is happening exactly as I wrote in that play. I think Mrs. Ndaka, Mrs. Ndaka was our drama teacher. Or Ndakar. Now Mrs. Ndakar calls me and they're like, they used to call me this name that I'm not gonna say, so because if I say, some of you will know which school is that. So now so she says it is, she called me, she was like, it is really bad, it's like you're a prophet, sawa, and this one is gonna go down on you. And I'm like, but I did not though. I did not wash dormitories. I did not do that. So, but it happened exactly the way I wrote in that play. Because people got banned today, but people didn't die though. So, some of them I didn't get banned though, because I was woken up by people and they were like, "Pike kuna chomeka." Oh, nimeshasema jina. Sasa oh my god. So basically it is sad. It is sad that people cannot perform. It is sad that now we are not allowed to speak up. We are not allowed our common, the first thing that this constitution promises to give to us. Democracia. Now nasema, as we say, fasihi ni nini? Sanaha ni nini? Kioo cha jamii. Everything that is happening in the community. Mbona basi tukionyeshana ati watu huku nje wanaenda kwa waganga, hiyo haitolewi? It is true, we see those kind of things, yeah. When we see stepmothers harassing children, that one is not baki, that is bad to be if you kuonekana hapa. Why? And who was that one person who felt that you play? I mean, it is because it is written by a politician. If it was written by a common teacher, I get what is happening. Is this like they are fighting Malala and now they are fighting the children?
Because of if Malala amewakosea, so you just go and face Malala.
Malala has been arrested.
Mnakujia watoto ndio
watoto.
Kwa nini? Kaa chini uanze ku imagine ama weka or put yourself in that shoe.
If that was your daughter,
va hiyo kiatu usikie itakufinya ama itakuwa kubwa ama itakufit.
If that was your daughter being rushwa, tear gas. I hear this is what the lawyer, one of the lawyers explained to a certain TV station. They said that the children walienda kuimba anthem na wakaenda wakarudi kwa basi, they were going home, yeah. So but they were thirsty. You know, kushino mmemkimbia kote, mmemkitisha director. It was so when they watu walitoka hivi kwa basi, more than 50 police officers ascended on them, rushai in tear gas on them, wananunua tu maji. So the children had to run. Yeah.
Sasa if I may ask, hata mimi nikitoka tu hapa niende nikaichukue maji hapo, itakuwa ni shida?
It is a nasty thing.
Now it's a problem. Sasa
Unaona wametoka hapo na mapanga, unasema walikuwa wameshika panga, they were just girls. Oh my god, I'm loving that school. I am loving that school.
You know? It's like sahi tutoke hapa. Sahi tunaenda break. Tuende tukatafute maji ama anything that we need. So tukifika hapo nje ya gate ama tukifika nje the other gate, tukienda kwa barabara, polisi watu attack up. We are two. Lakini tupate like
35 girls and then 50 men and women, grown men, because 35 children. When I was like from 16 years. 16, I look at myself when I was 16. I was 16 years. You know nothing.
You just know what you are being taught there in the school.
Basically, yes.
Na ile yenye mama.
Mimi nilikuwa nataka tu break tea time.
Na kikombe.
Tea time.
Ukisikia kengele hata ngoji teacher kanyanga.
Because tea time we at my school used to be surprised with different things. Today unapata ni bacon. Kesho ni kitu fulani. So I used to be like, oh my god, what are they going to surprise us with? Unaona? So it was, that is the only thing. Hata nikiwa drama festival, and that is the only thing I was thinking, tea time. And people at school are having tea time when I'm here, you know. But I loved drama. I loved everything that was extracurricular. Unaona? So I'm imagining myself in that uniform. Nilikuwa nimeshana nywele hivi na nikajipaka, yani just a naive girl with slave to the leg warmers, with the leg warmers feeling so sexy. So oh my god. And someone throwing tear gas at me. Tear gas on children.
You know,
50 police officers wanaume wakubwa kubwa mnakimbia na kukuarasa watoto wadogo. Nyie hata shika adabu zako.
Hata unaweza, let me tell you.
Yes.
Sasa nikuulize, polisi ndio huyo. Unaenda kuarasa wasichana. Ni nini nakubebanga kwa akili usahau? Mtoto wako
anaweza hapo.
Mtoto wako akiwa ako hapo, alafu rushe tear gas impate na dead hapo.
Impige kichwa apasuke kichwa.
What will you do?
Why would
na ni wewe
that? No, sure, wakisha tu polisi wanashtuka, of which now si kama kitapo sisi, these ones, you know, you just go and you tell them, you just be like, you know what, kids, this is what is happening, sawa, and for your safety, please kaini kwa bus, because this is the order that we've been given. Just talk to these people. What happened to talking to people? Polisi mkubwa wewe unachukua tear gas unagonga mtoto nayo.
Hao walikuwa tu kama walitoka hiyo.
These were messengers. You do not, ni wapi messenger anakuja kuget arrest Tilda? Unabaka usifanye ni messenger. Mwametumwa kuja kuambia. Kwanza
hata hao polisi wamekosa, hao ni manabii.
Yeah.
Ni manabii.
Yes.
And you know, nabii akikuja akubembelezangi. I think you know that. Nabii akikuja anakuambia you know, nakuambia hivi. Ufanye hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi.
Messenger chapwi.
Uko hivi na hivi na hivi. Usipofanya hiyo ni shauri yako.
You know, back when, I'm gonna say back when, sawa, even when the Spartans were fighting the other people, obviously there were messengers,
yes,
who were sent, wanakuja kusema nyinyi, sawa, tunakuja kuattack, we are coming to attack you, Spartan people, sawa. They were not killed. You never harass a messenger. These were messengers. If you have issues with Cleophas Malala, you go after Cleophas Malala. He is a grown man. But I'm loving how people were there. Kulikuwa kumejaa watu wanakuja kuona play. Walizuiliwa. It's like they thought, you know, like they have PTSD.
Walikuwa wanataka nani watch hiyo nini drama. Sisi nafaa tuende pale tukae, at least we enjoy. Wanatuigiza sisi.
Yeah, they are saying what we are nini.
Tuende at least tuone mtoto wangu anafanyanga, wacha niende muone, at least hata atafeel vizuri, mamangu alikuja ama babangu alikuja akaona venye yani kitu huwa anafanya.
Mpaka na watu wengine walikuwa wamekuja.
Watu ndio hao wamekuja wanataka kuona what is happening, and then you are there. Unasituma maaskari ama
wakuje kuharasi mtoto.
No, Mr. President. Sasa anaitanga nani huyo msichana?
Rachel.
Rachel is the wife. Michelle.
Michelle ni wa Obama.
Hiyo jina hapo.
Aitangwaje? Bado na serious note. Aitangwaje mtu wake? I just know Nick Ruto. Because I was seeing something of him today.
Aki walai. Aoneni where Kenyans we are now.
Bitok. Aitangwaje?
Kuna jina hapo, a very easy name, but it's
on a serious note, Aki.
Ukitaka kujua mtu apendwi sasa unapaka unasahau watoto wake.
And we did a show about her another some months ago.
Is it Michelle?
No.
Not Michelle.
Cherry. Aitangwaje? Cherry. Yeah. Polisi wanasema ni Cherry. Yeah? Cheryl. Yeah, Cheryl Ruto. Cheryl Ruto amefanya aje?
Charlene Ruto. Nice one.
Charlene. Oh my god. Charlene Ruto. Charlene. Anaitwa
Charlene Ruto. Sasa Mr. President ni Charlene Ruto ako hapo.
When you look at that child, you should see Charlene.
Yeah. Ukiangalia watoto wenye wamefanya, inafaa uanze kufikia na Charlene wangu akienda kwa address watu
na agongwe hivyo.
Kutakuwaje?
You know Kenyans are really upset right now. If you go on TikTok, if you go on X, if you go on Instagram, everywhere they are speaking up. Why would you harass kids like that? Why would you?
Ungetuma maskari. Hata ungetuma traffic basi. Waende wasimamishe kama magari. Unatuma wale watia gas. My dear friend. That's yours is so nasty. So bad. Ruto ingekuwa tu mtu anaweza kuja tu akupige kofi. Mimi ningekuja nikupige kofi 2 3 alafu nirudi nikae kana nisimame nikuangalie. Cause haifai kukua hivi. These are kids.
There's something that I sent the producer of Wakina Malwa wakiendelea kuitisha ruhusa kwenda kuona wale watoto. So let us see if we can see that afadhali. So as we wait for the producer to do that, Sawa, tell me, if that was your daughter, what would you do?
Unaona venye watu walifika State House? Mimi ningepatwa pale Ikulu nimekaa kwa gate na ngoja president aingie. Wangenifukuza wangeweza. Hata ningefika hapo niombe Mungu nikikaa hapa super glue nishike. Wakininua siinuki. Wakinipeleka si
mpaka watu walizindikizwa home na masanse. Like gari imejaa polisi.
My friend, wakiwafikisha nyumbani mngechukua mawe muwarushe sasa. Juu wanawachokoza. Hiyo baada ya hiyo kuchokozi.
Hiyo ni Hebu niambie tu namba yako. Ngoja
yani ina sound like watu sasa hawana unajua polisi. Hata mimi nimeshangana polisi wa siku hizi ni watu wengine tu funny, so funny people. Polisi wacha nikwambie, watoto wameongelelea the whole country. Wameongelelea wewe, wameongelelea president, yani all Kenyans, yani ni wale watu wamekuja. I think we always say that these people these people who are being sent to save the world or to save the country. So our watoto, they are coming, I think they are coming to save some things zenye wanakuja kuambia directly. Ana haezi kuambia kama amekuface, lazima atafute other means of getting to you. So ukituma askari ama unatuma polisi akuja hapo aharas mtoto wa mzazi mwingine kama wewe, actually what were you thinking when doing that all? or where you are right now, what are you thinking? Is it mali uko tu sahi unafikiria kama umefanya kitu mzuri, ama unafikiria what are you thinking? Yani unafikiria nini? Jua watoto wa watu ndio hawa. Unaweza pata kuna wale wameumia,
kuna watu wa asma hapo,
watu hata sahi hata tujui kama wamepatikana watoto wote. Inafaa tufuatilie, tunataka kufuatilia tuone watoto wote wamepatikana wako sawa. Si eti sasa watoto wamerudi nyumbani ama wanaingia kwa basi warudi mahali wametoka, unapata mlikuwa 35 mko 15. Where are the other 16 girls? Where? This is not good. Yani mpaka nimefikiria ni mtoto wangu alikuwa yani nimeona mtoto wangu alikuwa pale alafu this all happened.
Imagine.
Maifika mahali na mguu mali to expect kufika. Utafika.
Okay, let us see.
Habari, madam. Madam, how are you? Yes, would like to go into this girl. Butere girl. Pole. Nataka tuwasalimu, nasikia wamezuiliwa. Sawa, watu tuwasalimu ndio watoke. Ili tuwape soda wakunywe barabarani. Si ndio tunataka tuwasalimu watoke.
Nataka kuangalia
we don't know even their condition. Wanarudi Kakamega, tuwape tu soda warudi nyumbani, wamezuiliwa.
Askari, hata we ni mama, hao watoto wamelia kwa stage, hawaja perform. We just want to see their condition. Yes. Can you be as a policeman? Today it's them, tomorrow it's you.
Madam, turuhusu mawakili wawili, wengine wangoje hapa.
Sasa wewe pia unatuelewane? Uko na basi hapa, hii basi inatoka hivi. Hapana, basi toka hivi sasa tuko na tunaelewana kitu gani? Sasa yeye hata usisalamie tunataka kwenda ndani. Don't greet us. Sasa
turuhusu mawakili
tuingie hapa kwa wakili. Yes. Wacha tuingie tutoke na basi. Yes.
Tunataka tusalimu
watoto wakiwa ndani.
Wamezuiliwa, wanarudi Kakamega.
Na hawaja perform. Already they have not performed.
Na sisi
bwana, twende tu wawili peke yetu. They have not performed. Yes.
Hapana, tunataka tufanyie hapa ndani boss. Tunataka tufanyie tu hapa ndani. You know, you are frustrating us. No. It's about our rights.
Just allow me and the lawyer wasalimu, wape lunch, warudi Kakamega, wamezuiliwa. Wengine wabaki nje.
Hata wanahabari wabaki nje, lakini sisi tusalimu watoto waende nyumbani.
Yes, I'm
wawili tu, wengine wanaweza.
No. They are very patriotic. When they were born, they just sang national anthem and left.
They have been frustrated.
Your supporters, they have not performed because the conditions will not allow them to perform. How will they perform without depots? How will they perform without a sound system? How will they perform without costumes? So constructively, they have been blocked, and government is in contempt. When they get to Inge,
how can they be afraid of children?
No. The target was Butere girls. Once the girls has left, you will see all of them.
All the police will leave.
Will leave. Because the rest of the play is staked in the praise of Kasongo. It's only Butere girls that was objective, constructive, and trying to tell the government what it is. Once they leave, you saw the police officers leaving.
Will this affect the integrity of the drama festival?
It has affected the integrity of the government, the integrity of the process, the integrity of the festivals. Who then will trust drama festivals? These children who are being prevented are our leaders tomorrow. These are our voters. And you still here trust that this government has a chance of getting re-elected? Not in this era.
Madam.
Simama tu mahali huko. Kuna zoom bwana.
Kuna zoom bwana.
Simama tu mahali huko.
Acha ujinga.
How are you?
Simama mahali huko. Hakuna kusonga.
My name is Eugene Wamalwa. Mimi ni wakili. This is my partner Ken Chesa. Sisi ni mawakili. Tumekuwa kwa kutetea hawa watoto waruhusiwe kuweka mchezo wao leo. So tunaomba uturuhusu sisi tuweze kusemezana na our class. Wengine wanaweza ngoja, lakini allow us. We are here as lawyers. We are not here as politicians. Yeah, ni sawa. Sisi wawili tuingie, hawa wangoje.
The more mnakaa, the more hii crowd ina form. Na hii kitu wakishika tu hivi tu push ndani, itachukua more than a minute.
You're saying the girls have performed.
If they have not performed, they have just sung.
Ndio sawa. Ndio hawa wanakuja.
Tusoge kwa nafanya hivi.
Haya, nasema.
Moja imefanya. Oh Mariamu. Tuende tupafomia kwa showground.
No drama. Kieleweke.
Ai, kieleweke bwana. Nigeni marisasi mkitaka. Wewe!
Hata sijaona kitu. Wameacha wengine. Asiende kama students wako. Cheki. Hata students wako hapa.
Unaacha students aje sasa? Hapo enda.
Huko tu hapo hapo. Sawa. Amegongwa ama? Ai, pole pole. Pole pole. Pole pole pole. Hapo wako sawa. Nimeshika hapo hivi.
Of Kenya. I'm so afraid of watoto. I'm a what's up? Why are they so afraid?
But me unaona watu wao wanaogopa. Wanajua
like they are afraid with fear.
So
when I talk about the people, the person is the people is the enemy. Ukiingia kwa police academy, the people the enemy. Then because why are they like that? Oh, madam wewe unasema eti wataletwa wa students waachwe. What is the motherly instinct? I'm so proud of those girls, man. Guy.
Lakini hawa watu huogopa watu wenye wako huku chini. Unajua hao mostly kitu yenye wamefunzwa sana ni silaha. Wanatumia silaha sana. You know. Na wanajua wakikuja we're not armed. These ones are not armed.
How do you come?
Nakwambia watu
unakujaje kuna this thing wanasema people armed and whatever. How do you come kwa vita ya sufuria na kisu? Also certain utensils. Because who are you coming with those big guns for? These students are not armed. They're only armed with here.
Nibenye wako na akili nyingi kwa shida. Unajua students wa site si wa kuchezea.
There's this teacher who took a novel that I wrote back in high school. Sawa? Akachukua akanipeleka kwa ndio dust hiyo kitu. Hiyo pit. Akaniambia ni washe. That is a whole novel imeandikwa kwa 200 pages. Sawa? Akaniambia nichome, and then I was just burning it. I was like, you know what? You can burn this book but you cannot burn my brain. Mwalimu alinipiga ngumi. So I am like why are they so afraid? There's someone I comment hapa sijamuelewa, so I'm going to read it. Maybe you people understand this. Amesema Job Keep Langats. Anasema what's wrong with Eugene? These are school children. Please. I think Eugene just wanted to see the children. Job. Eugene had no issue with the kids, yes? Akwenda kuwapea soda. Alisema ndio kuwapea soda.
Anataka kuona hao ni wanafunzi wako hapo.
And he is a lawyer, so he's allowed.
So aendi hapo politically. Anaenda hapo kusaidia wale watoto wasilokiwa huko ndani wafanye nini? Watoke. I think mimi nimeunderstand hivyo. Si ati wanakuja hapo kuleta nini hao ni watoto wako hapo. Ni watoto, and you have to remember ni watoto wa watu. Si ati ni watoto walitoka juu ya mti. They have their parents. Na kuna wale hata wengine hapa hawana parents. Wana survive in
yes.
So wanangangana pale, at least wanangangana ndio future yao ikuwe.
You know, I'm looking for the footage where they sang. We were going to finish with that one. So, but now Cleophas Malala alipelekwa jela moja na akatransferiwa into another jela. Have you okay? You know, if you've ever been arrested, so ikishafika 6 hata kama ulikuwa leo, hata if a lawyer comes they will not see you. 6. So why is he being transferred saa 6 usiku? Wameshaanza stories za kama abduction tena. Akapelekwa Eldama Raven usiku.
Ndio usione barabara.
No, in fact there's a footage there that the producer is going to play. Akiongea, akielezea how he was transferred at night. So this one actually you know, like what am I going to say? You know, Jesus, when Jesus came, sawa, he obviously kwa story moja anakuja, alikuwa ameshaambiwa script na babake, like wewe unaenda, sawa, you hang out with the nini sawa, and then utakuwa at some point utashikwa, una get,
utapigwa,
uta get nini, because for the brand, I'm gonna say, someone may say I'm translating it, but when you really think about it, that is a brand of Jesus, msalaba. So it was the sacrifice for the brand, yeah. So like I like to explain the Bible in a very simple way, because even that's how a Gen Z like me understand the Bible. Yes. Now when Jesus came, yeah, there's this thing that I'm trying to make a point here. When he came, he knew he's gonna be beaten, Cindy, and he knew he's gonna be what? Nailed on the cross. Yes. I'll tell you a joke about that later, not here. Now when he was nailed on the cross, yeah, he knew that it's gonna happen. But kulikuwa na masansi, walikuwa watumwa, waende wamchukue wamweke. Si ndio? This is what Herod is doing, not Pontius Pilate, yeah? Pontius washed his hands off that case and then went to Herod. Now, so the issue was Herod, not the masansi, with Jesus. Sindio, but who got blamed mostly? Masanse. Sindio. So this is the issue with the president and Cleophas Malala. But see who is down here harassing kids.
I
mean, you could have just called Cleophas and be like, Cleophas, go change that thing. I don't want that thing out there. But harassing kids, harassing children. Harassing children. So please, Mr. Producer, ebuche say you are Cleophas. Oh my God, as you chaser. There's Zulfa not happy with Kenya. Hi Tilda. Let me tell you, Gypsy, this is Gypsy. Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Hi.
We are not happy. We are not happy at all. And you look at, have you seen how those children there's this actor Betty. Is Betty still going on? Betty, have you seen Betty?
I didn't watch it.
Now Betty, there's this actor of Betty, sawa, that is
now it's not Betty.
It is not Betty. It is who now?
Now it's
it was Maria Nani Rehema. It is called Rehema.
Rehema.
Okay, now Betty one, the Betty one, yeah. So the Betty one, kuna that actor mmoja ni boss wa Betty. Akiwa Mboch. Amesema like alikuwa anasema I'm an actor, man. Those are you're killing their dreams now when you're doing that. But for me it could have made me feel like now I have to do this. I have to become an actor. Because as we said, sanaa ni kioo cha jamii. Everything that is happening, you see it there. You remember when we used to see Patience Ozuoko, Mama G, act about mother-in-law mbaya. Now you are experiencing it. You know, a mother-in-law can be as rude as it can be, yeah? Because they're reflecting. It's like a mirror that is reflecting on what is happening in the community. You know? So when now you're doing such things, ikianza kuzimwa, ibaki hii movie, hii series, mnafanya hivi, I don't like that song. I do not like this and this and this and this. You know, let me tell you something. There's this ngoma ya Sauti Sol and Nyashinsky. Ile natomboya sijui na. Iyo ngoma, sawa? They sang it back when I was in high school. But right now it's like it was like they were looking at the future, because this is the future that Jomo Kenyatta would be like, what is happening? This is the future that Michuki would be like, what is this? What is this that is happening right now? This is when Tomboya would just, at this point they should just create a statue of Dedan Kimanthi that amekaa tu chini amejishika hivi. That is because what is happening. Please, Mr. Producer.
Na nishika nimefanya makosa gani? Nifungulieni, nataka kuenda bana. Ama mniambie nimefanya makosa gani? Kuandika mchezo wa kuigiza. Ambia DCI yao wafungue barabara. Mimi niende. Wanasema wananiarrest kwa nini? Wamefunga barabara kwa sababu yangu. Mimi mnajua vizuri sana mimi ndio mwandishi wa mchezo wa kuigiza wa Echoes of War, na mnajua vizuri sana High Court ilipeana order ya kwamba mchezo huo uperformiwe hapa Nakuru, na High Court yenyewe ikapeana order kwamba watoto hao watayarishwe kwenda kwenye stage na mimi ambaye niliandika play yenyewe. So nimekuja hapa leo kuhakikisha kwamba watoto wamekuwa ready kwenda stage. Wameambiwa wataperform kwamba kesho asubuhi saa 1. You can imagine watoto wamesafiri usiku nzima kutoka nyumbani, wakifika Butere leo asubuhi saa 12, wakaweka kwenye basi, wakasafirishwa paka hapa Nakuru, na wamefungiwa kule ndani, hawezi toka hata kwenye chumba. Wamefungiwa kwa room kwamba watoto hawezi toka hata nje, ati wakae pale ndani, na wamekataa kwamba waperform kesho saa 1 asubuhi. Hawajajitayarisha, vitu zao haziko, wengine hawajafika, na tuko na court order. Mimi polisi wanakuja kunishika mimi, wanasema kwamba mimi nilifanya makosa kuandika mchezo huu. Tangu lini serikali ya William Ruto mnashika watu kwa kuandika play, mchezo wa kuigiza? Mnanishika kwa sababu ya kuandika play. Mmekuja na maaskari wengi hapa, wamekataa nisitoke. Wanasema ni lazima wanishike, haifai nikwe nje leo, ninafaa nilale ndani ya police station. Nashikwa, hawaniambii jambo lolote. They are not telling me anything. Nawaambia wanipatie summons zote za DCI. Over 50 DCI wamekuja hapa kunishika. So nauliza, what is it? It's just a play. It's just a play. Wenyewe wale watu ambao wananishika hawajaona mchezo wenyewe. Wale watu ambao wana disqualify play hawajaona mchezo wenyewe. Ili hali we have a court order. So mkinishika mimi sasa, si afadhali hata huo mchezo usionyeshwe basi? Sababu kwa nini unishike? Ukinishika utasaidia mambo gani? So mimi nasema kwamba tuko na uhuru wa expression. Tuko na uhuru wa kusema ile ambayo tunataka. Na sanaa ni kioo cha jamii. Haifai tukue tuna intimidate you ati usiandike hii, andika hii. So I want to ask President William Ruto, stop intimidating us. Wewe tuliachana na wewe, nimekubali. So wachana na mimi, nimekuja kufanya ile ambayo napenda. Mchezo huu ni mchezo wa kawaida. Na hata mkiona kesho mtashangaa hao watu wanaogopa nini. Unajua mtu kama amefanya mabaya anaogopa kila kitu. Mchezo huu ni mchezo wa kawaida. Tunaonyesha the plight of the young generation in Kenya. Tunaona kwamba young generation kuna matakwa ambayo wanataka ifanyike Kenya. Wanataka good governance, hawataki mambo ya corruption, wanataka healthcare mzuri, na wanapigana na wale elderly generation. Wanasema kwamba hawataki kwamba haki zao zinyanyaswe kila wakati. Wanapigana na the leaders, wanapigana na religious leaders, wanapigana na wazazi wao. So it's a general play. Hata sio hiyo play mbaya ambayo wanaongea. Wanadhania mimi ni mwandishi ambaye niko na experience sana. Sio mchezo ambao wanadhania tumeandika juu ya Kasongo ama nini. Hapana.
So Frederick Muzomba ama ni Mzomba Madzomba anasema hi Frederick, anasema what happened yesterday painted a very bad color to our current government. Very bad. Let me tell you, if our color was, it is just nasty now. So how can a police lob tear gas to students and journalists? Surely Ruto and his government should think twice. Let me tell you, Frederick, that is the thing. Students, that I'm saying, a whole grown man running after a student who rushed tear gas, you know, like the person who did that, shame on you. How would you do that? I'm saying those are 15, 16 years. That is a child. That is a child. That is a child, man. That is someone you just talk to. You tell them, and that is scary enough because you're a police officer. And don't say te ni Gen Zs awaski, sawa? But tear gas now. So the next time we're gonna go to an hospital, madam wanazaa mrushia watoto hata watoto wamezaliwa sasa tear gas. So Gypsy says attacking written works, which is an art of creativity, should not be compromised. Yeah, should not be compromised or used as political playground. I love poems and plays. Let me tell you, I love that. This is what I love. You know, I love writing and acting. So So when that is attacked now, that fiti basi nikienda ni comment nafanywa kama wale wakina Kivuli and Billy, you know. So what is left now, it is to write, because even when you talk here, you're afraid the next moment you're gonna be taken by DCI, because who said it stopped? It did not stop. You just stopped talking about it. So what is left now is writing, and now that one also is being taken away. What else now? Frederick Mzomba anasema kwamba Clear writes such plays. This is not the first time. So now, as I said, and I'm asking, so even now the president is so afraid of young girls who don't even know nothing to perform a play. What are you so afraid of, Mr. President? What are you so afraid? What? It has already been said. Like at this point, I'm telling you, even I'm trying to one day anajua venye kunaendelea Kenya. So doing that.
The president doesn't want to be told the truth.
So what?
Sasa ndio maana anafanya hivyo.
You know, Peter used to say, when we started this, Peter used to tell me every day, the king is naked, and he doesn't want to be told that he's naked. And his advisors are not telling him he's naked. They are saying, you are wearing golden clothes.
Na mtoto ako hapa anaona tu kabisa huyu mtu ako uchi.
Saa hizi hata mtoto mdogo pale, go on TikTok, you will see they know. I'm loving this generation though. So Mr. Frederick tena anasema kwamba over 50 DCI arresting one person. That must feel, you know, there's this movie that it is a real story that happened in Texas. So this person killed someone, or that person didn't die. They tried to kill someone and steal his money. So he ran to Mexico, but he was extradited from Mexico. So now when he's coming, he sees Vemengojewa, you know, Vemengojewa, a true story in Texas, yeah? Like Vemengojewa na a whole fleet of police officers is like, yes, you know? So it feels good, Bado. When it goes down in history, Mr. Cleophas Malala will be that person when you on a 50 DCI. Oh my God, I want that. Now,
to arrest just one person.
One. That is so. You know you have done something. You know you have done something that is shaking. You know, this is actually, if you write something and it does not cause this kind of thing, you have done nothing. Unasikia? So Cleophas Malala, yes,
he's the hero.
Yeah. You've done something that imetishia mpaka kila kitu. So Cleophas, continue as such. Now, in fact, shoot a movie. Now it should like some movie sasa. For movie, and I'll come to be cast in that. I would want to be part of that cast.
Me too.
To go like oh yes. Now okay, let us continue. So this is Mr. Mazomba anasema kwamba over 50 DCI arresting one person. This shows how Kenya is idle. Nice. Who gave this order should be dealt with. They could just allow this student to go on with their play. Exactly, because you should be like son madam, like assisting madam. Basically these are just students, you know. Let them do whatever they are doing. So Gypsy says, Zulfa, this is why I don't like having a gender rep. Where the women, yes. Ooh, yes, Gypsy. Where was the nini in Nakuru? The women representative of Nakuru should have said, these are my girls. Do not do that. Or all of them wakuja wakue pale wakue like, you know what? These are our girls. Amto arasi hivyo mnawafungia kwa nini kwa room? Why? Well, in fact, those titles zinafaa zitolewe. Kama mbona kunaga men rep?
Men representative ni hawa ma MCA ma MPs.
No, an MCA represents both of us. Because even this women rep do nothing. Kama mmoja ni Sholei, they do nothing. And the other one from Baringo, they do nothing.
Sijaijua.
Ni nini?
Kazi ya women.
Hiyo ni mshahara ya 700,000 yenye SID. If
there's somebody who asked, how are women?
What are they doing?
Wanafanyanga nini?
I mean, Grace Sholei. What is her name? Is it Grace or something? That Sholei woman. I used to love that woman. You know how she has such beautiful hair and a certain face that is just so beautiful. Yes. Now I used to look like, oh my God, such beautiful hair, such intelligent woman, and then she stands there and she listens to this mahalim, that person. Is it mahalam or fahalim? That person. She stood there as that man was spewing insults on women, and she was there. I mean, she could have stood up and said, you know what, fahalim, mahalim, do not say that to women. She's a woman representative. No one, she's doing her job actually. So how, what are you doing? Unafanya nini wewe? Nenda nyumbani. Now, so Zulfa, this is what I don't like. This is Gypsy, gender rep. Where were the women representative governors, senators, and MPs? Was their mouth full of food? Let them swallow and talk about the incident today. And that is true, Gypsy. But that is true. Where were they?
If you just look at that picture.
Ni Wamalwa.
Ndio ako hapo.
Wamalwa.
Mtu mwenye inafaa kwanza akuwe
the last person to be there is the one who's there.
The MP of Nakuru, the MC.
Where were you?
The women representative.
Women representative wangekuwa wameshafika hapo. Ako like fungulia hawa nini wasichana. What are you doing? Please Google the women representative of Nini. Now Google that and tell me, because I want to be like, what are you doing? Sawa. This is Edwin keep question. Blossoms of the Savannah is from Masai land. The river and the source was from Luo land. What makes Ruto arrest Malala? That is not right. If Ruto after supporters on if Ruto is after supporters only, he should go home. Now let me. But actually, now in fact on that point now, as you continue to read other Nini. Every play that we did, every set book that we did back in high school, every set book, even the set book that they did themselves were political. Like there's this set book that I usually see my eldest brother do is it for the something about the people. Those things were political. Those things, even the river between is political, kind of political.
The women representative ni Chelule Chepkorir.
Now Chelule Chepkorir. Ya mwisho Liza. Now Madam Liza, enyewe honestly, this was happening in your own county where you're the women representative. Those are little ladies out there being harassed, being tear gassed, and you're there. Then so you ask them, do you have a conscience? Do you have daughters though? Do you have sisters? Are you a daughter? Are you a sister? Are you a mother?
And if you look at her, she's a very strong woman. A very strong woman. Anajiita honorable. Where were you honorable?
I ask ya. Mark Namai says that school gave him a wife, very rhetorical wife, Rachel, Madam Rachel anatoka kwenye shule Butere, girls. Where was then Madam Rachel? Madam Rachel should have been released, my girls. Aki, now this is where I lose hope with all humanity now. Madam Rachel anatoka Butere.
Alisoma Western.
Alitoa wife hapo. Anafaa kwa like nyewe fengo alitoka hapo, acha tu niachane na wao perform hiyo kitu.
Ni kitu ina performiwa.
It is just for, it could have just imagine a 30-minute thing. You be like fiti yote wameona mtadu. Una get I lose hope. So Frederick Muzomba says, yesterday I was shocked to see many yes, we are shocked. Armed police officers fighting young girls. That is what I'm saying, Mr. Frederick. I mean, you see a grown woman anapigana na msichana. You see a grown man anarushia mtoto tear gas, msichana mdogo wa 14 years. Wewe. And you want to say, I'm a man. You're not. I'm trying not to talk to Nini. So, but it is just shame. What are they saying? Yet, there are a lot of insecurity issues happening in many parts of Kenya. This is shameful to Kenyan government. It is very shameful. Like, you don't have priorities in Kenya. 50 wakati Al-Shabaab enters a whole small town. Uko. in Northeastern. Akukutuma 50 police officers, but you know how to send 1,000 police officers to girls. But who hawajatuma chochote? Na Al-Shabaab came to that town and they were like, you know what? They took the entire community, they sat them under a tree. But you did not send. Shame. Shame. When you look at, there's this movie, because that movie was political too, that series, the Game of Thrones. There's where this woman is taken around the town. She's naked, sawa, and the town is like, they're beating kakitu. Shame on you as they go, sawa. So like shame. Mbona sike kuwa na kitu nifanye shame on this. Shame, it is shame, like shame. Vibaya sana. So Gypsy, Zulfa, you should start your acting in public again. Until that, to recite poems. Felix should be the extras. I am actually. I am starting acting now. In fact, let me tell you, I am gonna do this.
We wanna do.
We are going to do this.
Yeah. We are so ready, very ready.
I mean, until I do something and I see 1,000 DCI coming for me, I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
Because I'm not yenyewe. If I go down in history, I'm gonna go down as yes, she did.
Unapewa morale.
Yes.
Unaambiwa
yes.
Madam, continue.
Yes.
This is your time.
Cleophas, you should have been smiling the entire way. You know what Dedan Kimanthi did, yeah? Dedan Kimanthi, when he was shot, sawa, he asked the person who shot him, like, did you shoot me? And they were like, yes, I shot you. And then he was like, Newega, it's okay. Because I'm going down in history as Dedan Kimanthi. Wait. So Frederick Muzomba says, in fact, First Lady should address this issue because she went to the same school, and this term that is being used here in Kenya, order from above, should come. By the way, I hate that thing. It's an order from above. Heaven, from God. It is from God. Who is it from?
Above.
Above. It's true, Frederick. Miss Rachel Ruto should address that. She could have been like, no. Wacha, man. Babes, tulia, usidu hivyo.
Anaogopa.
Do you fear your person? Me, I can never fear my person.
Atapigwa kofi. Ambiwe wewe nyamaza.
Unaongea nini?
Sasa, wewe unajua ni
you're here to be seen. Shame. I want to say shame on everyone that supported young girls to be harassed because of a play. Shame. Okay? So Frederick Muzoma says the police who lobbed tear gas to these students, is he or she a parent? Hata kama ni order, humanity ilikuwa wapi? Exactly. Hey Fred, why are you speaking? You're speaking whatever I'm thinking. Like, where is the humanity? You should look at, every time I see a young girl, I think about my sister.
Yeah.
I will deal with this child like my young sister, because I have a young sister. I will look at her and I'll see my sister and I'll be like, you know what? I don't have a sister. How do you do that, man, bro? I'm a sis. How do you do that? In fact, is it bro, sis, or auntie and uncle? That is auntie and uncle, because you see that woman, ule mwanamke ambaye anaambia basi toka, anaambiwa kuna students wameachwa nyuma, ako like toka. So how are those students?
Wamekuja na hiyo basi, inafaa warudi na hiyo basi.
Who ni mwanamke, man? Where is that part? I'm asking, do they have a conscience in them that, do you know, when you're about to do something bad and then something tells you, hey Zulfa, man, that thing that makes you feel like, no, let me do that, let me not. And then you see a old woman telling bus talk, anaambiwa na watu kuna students wameachwa nyuma after you've already tear them, wamesema wataletwa na nani?
Hivyo ndio watoto wanakuwa wanapotea. Hivyo ndio wanapotea.
Yes.
So, yes. We want to say this. Now this police knows where wale watu wanapoteanga wako. Kama hao ni watoto wanaachwa nyuma, na anasema gari iende, watachukuliwa na gari nyingine, na walikuja na hii basi. And you know, when these kids gets lost, the parents will come and ask the school, mulienda na hao wanafunzi wakiwa kwa basi ya shule, tunalipa hii transport yenye mnaenda.
Oh my god, no, this is new information. Listen to this, yeah? Let us see the Professor K. Professor K is saying Kasongo must go. The best option for Ruto is to resign. By the way, there's this president of the U. Is it Nixon? Someone resigned. Unakaa tu naangalia na resign tu natoka. Was it someone, please remind me? A president of the US just I don't know if it is Nixon or please someone remind me who that president was. Sawa, a very big shame to Zakayo. Come and fight me, not our school girls. Let the echoes of war be performed.
At the State House.
Yes.
Inafaa kwanza tuende kwa hiyo State House tumwambie pole hapo hivyo.
Yes, I'm worried with that. Professor K, Asama, Kasongo must go. The best option for Ruto is to resign. A very big shame to Zakayo. Come and fight me, not our. Yes, he should have fought Cleophas Malala, because if he has issues with Cleophas Malala, he should have been like Cleophas. Unajua nini bro, umeanza kukam sana na feeling kama ni attack personally, umeanza kukatch. Unaona hii sitaki, but attacking students, that is no. That is a no-go zone. We never attack children and women. Even in when the Titanic was nini, there were like women and children first. It is something that you want now, but children, sending men to go and harass children. I said, back when you were 14 years old in high school, what mimi nimesema I used to be thinking about tea break. And my leg warmers, because I don't know how these people dress right now, because I've not seen my sister wearing leg warmers, but that was the trend, and wearing like a Marvin, and then that is what you were thinking actually, and going to funkies and being given pocket money and mkorogo. Do you know mkorogo? Where you take blue band and chocolate and sugar. Everything. That was oh my god, I'm gonna go do that now. So because you're gonna get nostalgia,
life your high school in Akonga so good.
When I think about the things I used to think was what? Like what?
Napenda pale mahali pa fashion.
Yes.
Uko pale fashion like ukisonga kinyuma kidogo unauliza leo tunapikiwa nini huko?
Yes.
And unaendelea sasa na
and drama. Actually, let me the things in my high school years, yeah. I even went to drama when I was in Form 4, and in my school it didn't used to go. So the teacher was like, "I'm gonna just allow you to do this because we love you. We want to perform, so come." I loved everything extracurricular. I remember back when I asked a teacher, because people were going for mathematics competition, those science competition, and I didn't like maths at all, and science and all. Okay, I loved science, but we're going to mathematics competition, and the maths teacher now was not going with them. He was going to come and I was like, you know what, teacher, what can I come as scout? Do just in case mtu afeint huko. And the teacher was like, you know what, tuende. So I think. Now I'm looking at myself being attacked, me with that brain I had with that Achille and the things and the naiveness that I had back then, that is a shame. So let me read this one. So, Gypsy anasema hivi. Oh, tumeshasema it get performed kwa State House. Yeah. It should be performed huko. That's when I would go akiwalai. It should be performed huko. Where? Do you have like a national nini? Uhuru Park, ama somewhere where the entire Kenya can come and sit, ama the National Theatre of Kenya, something though, waende huko perform huko, and we broadcast. Inabaki sana kama vile tunafanyaga ile kama vile Madaraka Day happening, we go there
yes.
As the people, because the law is for the people.
Sasa ni performance ya poems.
Just Butere, red carpet,
we are going there,
red carpet. Ingieni perform. Want to see this as the Kenyan people,
and I want this thing all to be just about the government.
Yes, it's about the government.
We don't want it
even out. Yeah, please don't a petition. Let us start a petition where we are saying and saying we want it to be performed because State House we here to see a Ruto. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So now that is Professor K. Very wise words. Now Gypsy anasema hivi. The Butere is one of the best schools in Kenya. It's produced some goats. Yeah. Goats. Goat is a so Mrs. Mrs. Ruto called the principal. Skia. Mrs. Ruto called the principal manager to stop the play because the play was attacking Ruto. I'm going to read that again because I'm feeling my heart break. Okay? Mrs. Ruto called the principal manager to stop the play because the play was attacking Ruto. And my heart breaks and my heart bleeds.
Can we cry? Can we laugh? But we have nothing to. But Butere girls.
Am I the only one who doesn't really? I see him to play yangu. I would be like, yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Unafaa kuwa happy. Unakaa hapo na watch.
Yeah.
You know what?
Unasema unakula popcorn like wale hapo si ukweli si kusemaga hivyo.
Yani,
am I the only one who would be so intrigued if someone wrote a play hata kama inasema nini about me? I would be like fitty but
unafanya
but he dances. Queen. I mean he dances when the Kasongo song is played. So I thought he was like so the wife now went to the defense of the husband. That is really good, Laurel. You know, that is what a wife should do. But sometimes you're gonna be like, you know what? No.
Anwa toto.
You know, I might say this and the DC might come for me. Sawa? So but I hope they don't send one. You know, they send like 50 of them. You know?
More than 50.
Just shame. Shame, man. Shame. Actually, my heart now is broken, Gypsy. If like now the woman we are saying, now this woman should address this issue is the same woman that was calling and saying that play shouldn't be performed. So it is just sad.
But in a fact, she should just go and correct the mistake.
I know, how does... I thought that the wife is the person who tells the husband, because if the husband is acting irrationally, the wife should be rational, yeah, and be like, you know what, cheki, Ruto bye, watch, ni watoto tu, achana hao.
Hata ni kitu yenye ukiboeka sasa pale umeingia kwa nyumba umechoka na hizi kelele zote za Kenyans.
Me as Ruto, let me tell you, if I was Ruto, if this is how I would have come there. Na kuja kuangalia play.
Na nicheke
hapo ndo niwasinye because at the end of the day that is what he does. Yeah, he dances Kasongo knowing that he's Kasongo. So I would have come there and be like, you know what? Let me be there
and watch you.
To
myself.
Kwani ni nini? Mimi ningekuja niangalie nikae hapo nikuwe like na pasua wase na pasua vibaya sana. Ama is it me?
Hata kama una get annoyed in something
unakulia baadaye unakulia kwa bafu huko baadaye. But you show these people,
don't make these kids wasikie vibaya. Don't make these kids waone ni kama
I want to say people have like really little egos that they are bruised take. Sawa? Kuna mali nilikuwa naangalia that nini, sawa? So there's this one guy says Kasongo must go and she has to stop kidogo because people are like yes, so everybody was like yes there. So now like they had to Leah.
But he must go. Mali imefikia.
Kama una rose mpaka watoto I used to be like ni mimi nilikuwa nimesema hapa let us accept, you know, and go to 2027, but this when I'm like, you know what Professor Kia said, please do resign. And someone please tell me who is that president who resigned huko majuu. Sawa, there's a president who resigned. I don't know it's Nixon ama ni mgani, but someone did resign. Sawa? So where was I? Erin Kipkoy says, today if I was to be given to lead Kenya, I would remove all police officers and ask them to review their documents. True. Is it about documents? Ama is it that like there's a part of them that really it switches off and they do not have humanity in them? They have no conscience in them. They're just there.
I'm going
to say they are zombies. When you see zombies, police officers are zombies. because they just like tumeambiwa tuende, you know, tuende
na wamesema tuachilie,
wamesema tupige huyo mtoto
alafu unaenda unapeka wa 6000.
Yeah, unaishi kwa nyumba mabati mahali. So tulia. Okay, so ama waliongeza mwenye alishoto yake alienda akapewa Medal of Honor. Akaambiwa oh my god, shika. Oh yes,
tunataka watu hivyo. You know, you can be pleasing somebody. Na kuna mtu mahali anaumia.
Yes.
Na wewe unataka kuplease mtu.
Yes.
Tumuonyeshe you can do this. You can do a wrong thing,
but we need mavericks. Let me tell you, we need mavericks of this generation. People who are not rule followers. People who think differently. Like when Musanse, but we had one maverick of Musanse, and that maverick actually was arrested. Ule ambaye alikuwa support Gen Z kwenye nini? I don't know if they were released, but they was arrested by the DCI. So everyone anaendelea anasema ya kwamba if the police officers can arrest you but asking for a reason, but asking them for a reason, why do that? They silence themselves. In fact, I was in Muthaiga nikienda chuo, mwingine akashika bagi yangu kuuliza akasita. Yes, I usually say this, yeah. So like there's this police officer who came to my neighbor's place, sawa, because our balcons were back in uni. So like our balcons zetu ziko hivi na tumetoka kuongea hapa, and then sawa, I get Jumona mwambia nipe staff inside staff flani. So now so I get out, and then she's been harassed by police. They are getting in her house, wanatafuta something, wanatafuta eti bangi kwake. And this police officer ni saa ngapi za hiyo? Ni saa 10 ya usiku. Na kwa hapo hivyo nakabuti lake, and I'm like, you need to stop. Ngoja. So like, how do you know the police officer? Because you have shown us that nini. And then he's like, msenda kugonga. And I'm like, nigonge tu, haina mambo. And that person, when you continue to ask ni nini, ni nasema atafuta, ameshaonyesha kila kitu, atafuta eti semeni malizo bangi ziko. Tunajua bangi ziko, and I'm like, so now do we call like what is happening? Na akaenda tu. I never seen one arrest you. Unamuuliza ni nini na nakunyamazia tu. Ajue hata ni kama tu like ajue amekushikia nini, amekushika tu. Amekushika tu. Muulize ni nini, mwambie show me your identification. Hapo na ngumi na mateke zinaingia sasa. And actually, like, we never read like our rights, because when a police officer arrests you, they should be like, mimi ni friend, this is my badge number, this is what, you know. And they tell you the Miranda laws, where they tell you that anything you say and everything you say all shall be used in the court of law. You know, if you do not have an attorney, one will be provided. They do not. Inabaki kitu pa ingia papa na mtu anaingia. I would never. Let me tell you, I will never. Never. Aya. So, Gypsy anasema Rachel Ruto was 2 classes ahead of one of my nieces. I remember spending few days in Golf Hotel on my way to school. Did you go there? Did you go there? So Zulfa, unasikia? Zulfa, that is why the court had to rule whether the play can be played or not. Kenyan courts on the evil side. But they said, the High Court, I heard that the High Court said yes, it should be performed. It should be performed. I never protect a spouse who is on the evil side. Same. I will never. Never. Ndakupeana. You see like those, I'm gonna say like that girl that was raped in South Africa, that principal, akona wife. Me, I swear, if that was my husband that is being accused of raping that child, sawa, I would have been the first. Because if you have a predator in your house, don't think that because he's raping, although I heard that he was cleared out of those ninety, apparently CLM rape after they did the test. He wasn't the one, you know, he wasn't the one who did that. Sawa. So let me tell you, I will give you out. I will give you out vibaya sana. I'm not that loyal. I'm loyal, but I will give you out. Rachel, mama. Rachel. No. So, Zulf, Kenyan courts are returned to Mickey Mouse. Yes. Okay. So Gypsy said buses going empty. Why? I hope those coppers don't have their own children. They were heavy. But they were really. What Madam Moja? I think it was that one madam that is telling the bus to go, and she is being told, yeah, kuna students ambao wako kwa bus. She's like, toka. Ameshika hapo AK-27. AK what?
47.
Yeah, AK-47. She's holding AK-40. Unaletea nani hapa? Which student was armed there? With what? Knowledge. They were armed with knowledge. So you felt, let me come with a gun there. What? And shoot their brains out. You rethink what you're doing. Yeah. So, I said, police looking for grass. Yes. At 4 a.m. You told me that you must have kufanya kazi. What about investigating real? Exactly. Like you're here harassing a girl looking for the garden. Yes. Like hatunaga priorities. Police officers do not have priorities at all.
Yeah.
They are there harassing girls. Wakati I've said at a town back there in the northeastern, that town, Al-Shabaab strode in vizuri, and they collected every single person and they sat them under a tree. Okay? And they were there educating them about the Islamic religion and lessons and education, and then they gave them dates. Where were those 50 or 100 police officers? Where were they? What? In Haiti? Where were they? Harassing girls? Where were they? When buses have been shot down by Al-Shabaab. So that one day, police wametumwa hapo kuharass watoto, Al-Shabaab sasa wana party huko because mapsanse wako huko wote.
Wameenda kupotelea.
So wako hapo wana party tu kwenu because what will you do?
Mnazubadia huko, wengine wanakufa.
Yeah.
Kwa mikono ya raia. But police, sometimes you have to think, hata kama the order is from up.
Hata kama the order is, there's one police officer, there's one Sanse that one that was nailing God on the cross. They did what? They removed their heart and they were like, you know what, nah. One. Okay?
Yes.
So why is that a thing where you look at that child and you'll be like, hey, here's kwa ni mkidi wangu, here's kwa ni sistangu. Wacha nisirushe. And I said you could have just talked to those guys and be like, unajua nene, this is, you know, that thing that nani amesema apendi uko juu, Mr. Frederick amesema apendi your orders from above, you know. But you could have been like, you know what, this is what we've been told to do. Please, pandeni kwa gari. Pole. Pandeni gari mwende. Ikubatu for your own safety, people. You know. But tear gas, brother.
Watoto wamebaki. Haya, wacha tuwaende. Watoto wanaenda wanaletwa, walikuwa wangapi? Wako wote. Haya, sawa. Driver, now you can go. Lakini watoto kuna wataletwa na gari nyingine, wewe enda, and you are a woman. Maybe una watoto. Maybe.
Hata kama huna watoto, you don't know because you don't have a child, you would beat one because hana
mtoto. So she doesn't care about the other kids. Anaona yeye tu ako sawa, Na kama uko na watoto, Karma is a bitch.
Yeah. It has those girls' name in it.
Yes.
It is gonna come. And then the devil is gonna sit down and watch you.
Wako mali yako ama wa mtoto wako mali yuko amekuwa atakiwa. The same
those people should have been given innovation. You know, like is it called innovation or something? That one when ukiperform vizuri watu wanasimama.
Yes.
That thing by the entire Kenya. Now please once your petition. Someone, Professor K, please let us start that petition where we want to see that play be performed kwa State House or one of the national theaters that we have.
Yeah.
Or as a park that belongs to the people. To honest, Tumekuja kuona hapa uje, tumekuja kuona play. Si eti mnasema tumekuja hapa eti kufanya, we have come to see these girls. They should be given like a royal platform.
Yeah.
And then the flowers, oh my god.
They are the good advisors to their government. Very good. So don't feel bad. You are being told the reality, and we know most of us we don't like listening or hearing the reality from our own. Yani unaona tu mtu anakudescribe, unajijua vizuri. Lakini sasa
mimi napenda naambia people may say that is narcissistic, but I like, if I was the one that play was written about, I would have been there.
Unajua?
I cry in the bathroom because obviously, and then I come there, I'm like, yeah, Kasongo must go. And I think like, because your name is not Kasongo now. They didn't say your name. They said what?
Kasongo must go. It's like,
Come on, attack Cleophas Malala. You deal man to man. You do not even in the art of war.
Yes.
You never involve the family. Even let me tell you, even the mafias that you know, those families. You do not. It is man to man. You never involve the wife. You never involve the children. You deal it man to man. Okay, one might be kidnapped or something, but either way. So they're saying that all of the AK-47, I don't know why I usually call it AK-27 all the time. So thank you, AK-47. So all these things happening in Kenya is due to greed, power, and corruption. Sawa. And then, Gypsy, that is true. So Kama will be served warm, not cold. True. You can't make it to be cold. And I want to really see how this one goes down. Please. Tunaanza petition. Yeah, our channel perform. They must perform. They must perform. And those girls where you are, Aki, I am so proud. I am so proud of you people. I am so proud that you walked on stage and sang. You kill me. You did. That's what made me cry, actually. Because I was like, yes. Yes.
But you know, when the government forgets about all what is in the national, they forgot the flag, what it means, huh? And they forgot the national anthem. Mkiimba hiyo vitu yote nafaa ukiimba unafikiria inasema nini? Hizi vitu zote
they wanted to remind.
Hizi vitu zote I think they are just out. Hakuna mtu anafikiria hiyo kitu sahi. In this government of Ruto. Watu wanakufa ovyo ovyo, watu wanashikwa ovyo ovyo, mpaka watoto wanadhulumiwa hivyo ovyo ovyo.
I feel goosebumps when I think about them singing the anthem.
And tatafuta hiyo video niona wakati.
I saw.
Na oh God of all creation.
What?
Yani, my friends.
Bless this land and what?
A nation.
It should be blessed, man. It should be, I want to say, exercised.
Our shield and defend, my friend. Kwani shield na defend ilienda wapi?
Shield, hakuna shield and defend. Shield and defend right now is for those people, mabwenyenye. When was the last word the last time you heard that word? Mabwenyenye.
Way.
Butere girls. Butere. Oof. Butere. Butere. Yeah. Let me see. Zulfa, did you see Oscar Sudi's reaction to the House of Parliament? Actually, I didn't watch that one, but I'm gonna watch it. I just saw the parts where Tata was speaking. I didn't see the entire thing, but in fact, let me search it and we can see it together. Tilda, tell us about Butere girls. How do you feel? You know, I want one day, but I will Ujinga High School in Isha whatever. Oscar Sudi's reaction.
But they'll be the. I think that school will be the that school of heroes. You know. It will be that school of heroes, yenye unakaa hivi nasema Butere, yani it will be a school that will be reminded in so many years. Wamejitengenezea jina. So guys, we can see like the time is not on our side, but we could like to continue talking about Butere, about writing the poems. I think we're gonna sit down with Zulfa, Felix, tunataka tufanye mambos. Aki walai, hata tunaweza piga poem moja hapa Kenya News Alert, tuweke Kasongo hapo aone na situpate. Asitutumie DCI by the way. So guys, thank you very much. We love you and we really need you anytime. I always tell you that we are here because of you and you are there because of us. Tusipokuwa hapa mwezi kaa hapo ati mtusikize, na msipokuwa hapo mkae hapo mtusikiza, tuwezi kuwa hapa mahali tuko. So we love you very much. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for being with us, thank you for your love, your kindness. Yani tunawapenda tu sana, like the Kenya News Alert House of Zulfa and Tilda, we are in the House of Zulfa. Ukisikia ukiambiwa order from above, ujue ni Zulfa amesema.
The order from above should be coming from Hala, not a TA.
Again, right now in Kenya is from the president.
All these orders from above. Oh, nimeambiwa nikupige msichana sababu orders from above. Acha nirushia watoto nini tiagas because orders from above.
Imagine.
What about this above and this above of you? This one should be like, no, easy man.
Hi Kenya. I'm Tilda.
Let me read these comments here. So Sudi needs to be tamed by his own chief. Ibrahim Salat says hata samahani watu walikuwa wanakufa Mungu sahihi something. That is Ibrahim sawa. So because people used to die a long time ago, now people should die now. Okay, so I think that is very arrogant. Then Gypsy said, Tilda, you've been in Butere. If yes, take Zulfa there for a tour. Yeah. Please do. You've been in Butere?
So many times.
I want to go there.
And Butere school is a very smart school.
I want to go there. Because yes.
We will visit one day that Butere school. Watutengeneze poem about the Kasongo. And
No! Venye Professor Gay amesema huko mbele, petition yekwe. We want to see, those girls should be given, that is a talent. Mbona tuwazima talent? Why? Who is the leader of Nini? Is it Ezekiel? Ezekiel Mutua? Atako Ezekiel Mutua? Wamesimamia the entire acting. That one should have been there saying, no, let these people perform. They have a right to perform. Why are those people? Why are those people where these things should really concern them? Where are they? Where are they? What? So sad. So sad. But let me tell you something, Butere girls, you did perform. You know, you may not have performed literally, but you did perform. You did perform. And respect to the, you know, even the principals, the teachers, everyone who signed off on that and they risked everything. We do really appreciate. And Cleophas, yes, you should be proud of yourself at this moment because yes, I've said, and if it is if it is, you know, they say in art like when you do something, it should ever cause either anger or happiness. You know, it should bring out an emotion, and this one has brought emotions. So Cleophas, big up, you've done something, and please now we are suggesting that if you would shoot, like I'm gonna say, you'd write now a real screenplay, yeah, and shoot it. I would like to be part of that cast. I would like to be there to perform that and be like Wakanda forever, and be like that. Yes. So yeah, Ibrahim anasema heshima hakuna. What do you mean when you say heshima hakuna, Mr. Ibrahim? Do you mean that these children should be harassed? What do you mean? You know, I don't get. So Gypsy says, Ibrahim, respect, please. Yes. So I'm going to read all the names of the people who are here, yeah? As we close up the show. So kuna Peter Kimani, Job Kiplangat, Gypsy, Frederick Madzomba, kuna Edwin Kipko Edge, there's Professor K, and then there's Mr. Ibrahim Salat, and the people who are silent viewers. We do thank you. We do thank you so much. You're gonna be here again at saa sita mpaka saa 8. But let me tell you, Let me tell you, I am proud and I'm so happy. I'm just so proud. You know, I usually say I'm not for Ruto, I am not for Raila, I am not for Kalonzo, I am not for anyone, I am for Kenya. And I think these children, people are saying that Cleophas Malala was using them, sawa, but I don't think that those children were for Cleophas Malala. These children were for Kenya, and that's why the Kenyans came there. You know, they wanted to see it be performed, because Kenya should always be your first love. It is mine. I will do anything for Kenya. I would become like an international spy for Kenya. I would, because Kenya is my motherland. So, people, tupatane hapa saa sita. Nashukuru sana. And let us continue petitioning for Butere girls to perform that thing in State House or somewhere where it is ours. Yes? You already said your name?
Yeah.
You want to tell them again?
My name is Tilda in the house of Zulfa. Yes. Thank you guys for being with us.
Oh, we forgot actually. As you see, we are done in new uniform. Sawa. This is the uniform of Kenya News Alert. You can see there. There's KNA, Kenya News Alert. Hapo imeandikwa aje Kenya News Alert. Yeah? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kenya. That's why we're discussing the things of Kenya. We are alert. Yes. That's why we're here talking about Kenya. Things, alerting you of the things that are happening down here. And these things are we're not really proud of these things. And because the producer is threatening to zima my mic, you know, but if we zima my mic, producer, we Kenya comes here. Senior says we wanted to hear more. So I am Zulfa. Tupatane hapa saa sita. This was the morning tea show. We do appreciate your support, you know. As Dilla said, someone to sit down and listen to people to speak. I mean, I myself get tired so easily unless you're giving me umbea, you know. Yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you, hey, thank you, man. So I was about to talk about uniforms. Oh yes, Gypsy, I was about to talk about the uniforms. Yeah, yes, that is a thing. Have you seen it? Yes, that is a thing. Show them your thing.
Oh, I'll show them. Here it is. Kenya News Alerts. Hey, producer karibu kutumeza.
Wala. I'm like
you ninja ama nini, but ninja. Najua unamkaga tu kama umeota Kenya News Alert udakugani iko leo.
The heart of politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yani we care about you. That's why we come here and tell you more about our government. So kuna ule mwenye ajui what is happening. So we are here to alert you. That's why tunaitwa Kenya News Alert. Yani we alert you. Ujue hii na ndio inaendelea sasa hivi, okay?
Basically it's Kenya Alert. You know what is alert? You hear a message alert. Sawa ta, saa hiyo unaambiwa. And we are here about I'm so proud of those girls. Someone greet them for me.
I'll greet them for you.
Someone be like, do you know how in those Nigerian movies where they used to be like, Okuanko, is it Okuanko? The king is called what? Okuanko?
I don't know.
When the king is passing, they are like, yeah, you know, what am I? But the thing, someone like, okay, when we say, let me remove my clothes, you walk on them. Yes? You know, when Jesus was entering Bethlehem, was it Bethlehem or somewhere? When he was about to get executed, yes? People lay down clothes for him to walk with a donkey. Yes? So I'm like, when they were entering that school, if I was there, I would have been like, red carpet people. Yes? Walk on my clothes. Yeah? So yes, that is me though. Now, bye, let us see you saa sita.